yeah, just send me $500. We'll call it even.
Hey, by the way, you know what? I wanted to let you know that, the last time we spoke, it reminded me that we need to do this and have fun doing it because I've been kind of keeping it, too serious. And when I was talking to you the last time at the restaurant, it kind of reminded me that, just to have fun while we're doing this. And I know you're a fun character and you like to help people. And, you kind of inspire me to get back to that mode into, just whatever I do, just to have fun while I'm doing it.
Yeah, just have fun. If you take it real serious, everything becomes really nervous and you get emotional and things like that. Just let it roll off your shoulder, man.
Yeah, just before.
You can offer, you get it. If you don't, you don't. It's just a numbers game.
Yeah.
But yeah, you got to keep your sense of humor. That's why I throw those little jokes out there. Just send me $500. But you know what?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take your advice. I'm going to be a little more serious in my life. So I'm serious when I say send me $500 for recording this.
So go ahead.
I'm just playing. So yeah, if you got a property that you like, a few things that you're going to need is a proof of funds, a copy of a deposit check that the bank wants to be sent to escrow. You're going to need your terms. For example, 15 days to close, 10-day inspection, obviously your purchase price, the name of the buyer, which that could be your corporation or your LLC or your personal name.
Okay.
Wherever your name, whatever name it's going to close under, that's where you're going to have this proof of funds.
Okay.
Or you might, have a hard money lender that commits to you a certain amount of money. So, those are some of the important things you're going to need. So you're saying you want to make an offer, but have you talked to the listing agent?
No, I haven't even talked to the listing agent yet. And I remember you saying that you want to make an offer through the listing agent.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's why it's kind of important to have the MLS so you can call that listing agent right away when you find that property and say, hey, what's going on with the property? Are there any offers on the property? Would you mind representing my offer? Is there any benefit to it? Some agents don't want to do it, but some will, and if they will, that's great. That just means, again, they're going to work twice as hard for you because they're getting twice the paycheck. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I do remember you saying that if we start doing this, there's a possibility that if we can do this together, we can split if there's any profit on the deal. Are you still interested in doing this, or?
Yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Yeah, with there's some guys that are really, really starting out in the business, and they don't know how to lock up the properties yet. They don't have access to proof of funds, and if I'm teaching them from like the very beginning,
mm-hmm.
then the split might be a little more favorable to me. But I just left Starbucks meeting with this other guy that is in the same situation, but he's got a really good understanding of how to flip houses. He knows how to run numbers. He has access to MLS. The only thing he's lacking is he doesn't have the cash in the bank, so he needs proof of funds. And we're trying to work out something where he might be using my company name as long as I, get comfortable with his skills and so forth. So, and that split will be different because he's got a lot of experience. So, yeah, I'm definitely interested.
Okay. All right. So what do I do? It's okay.
Yeah. So what I would recommend you do is first off, you got to get a hold of that listing agent.
Okay. So
even if you have proof of funds,
mm-hmm.
Even if I were to write a letter, say, hey, I give Carlos, access up to, or he's qualified with me as a private investor up to $250,000 or whatever. You're still going to have to find out whether that deal is a good deal, or maybe we go through all of this, and the listing agent says, oh, totally gone. I mean, I already have it accepted. I'm going to take this out of the offer. Who knows where your offer's at? Maybe you're a lot lower than everybody else. So
mm-hmm.
that's why I really stress getting that MLS access.
Okay.
But the first thing to do is call that that listing agent and get a feel for what's going on with the property, how many offers are out there, where you kind of need to be to, get that property.
Okay. Okay. All right. So stay with step number 1 and call the listing agent, find out pretty much where we stand, kind of a ballpark or, where my offer would be. It's a property in Chula Vista, and the property was just reduced to 160. And to what I understand, they usually take 80% of what their listing number is. If I'm not correctly, that'll be about 125 or 128.
Yeah. That's a good question for the listing agent. Again, you just want to talk with them.
Okay.
And see, because I've heard the same thing. A friend of mine, he says, Nick, any one of my listings, knock out 15% off the list price, and if you want it for that price, let's do it. But
Okay.
you'll really get a good, and that's only true if there's no other offers. So you might be all excited about this property, you're going to get it for the 130s, but there's already offers at 160, and you're like, oh my gosh, it's not a deal at 160. So
Okay.
again, you got to start with that listing agent and figure out what's going on.
Okay. All right. Okay, so just call the listing agent and get a feel for what's going on.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I call you back tomorrow and
Yeah.
just gonna give you an update on where I'm at?
Yeah. Talk to her. Gather as much information about the property you can. Ask you how many. Are there a lot of offers on the property? Will she represent your offer? Will he represent your offer? And then what kind of major issues are wrong with the house? Foundation? Is there a roof? Is there mold? Unpermitted rooms? Things like that. The things that will cost a lot of money to fix. If it just needs updating, carpet and paint, no big deal.
Okay.
And if you don't know how to price it out for the rehab, just stick $35,000 in there for your rehab, just to be on the safe side.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
What about unpermitted rooms? Is that a problem with usually some investors or?
No. I mean, you either just got to get them permitted or tear them down. So.
Okay.
One or two options.
All right. So it's pretty much up to the other investor, correct? To the rehabber.
And don't worry about that. I know a lot of. I mean, I'll pick up the house myself.
Okay.
The rooms, no big deal.
All right. Okay. So I'll do that, and
Okay.
thank you. The check will be in the mail soon. And
Sounds good. I'll be looking for it.
all right. I appreciate your time, Nick, and thank you very much for your time. I'll give you a call tomorrow for sure.
Okay, sounds good. If the check's not here tomorrow, I'm charging you 10% a day.
Shit. All right, man.
All
Thank
right.
you. Hey, I look at that video from RVD. You look pretty good, man.
Oh, is it up there? Oh man, I told him not to put that up there because I didn't like the way it came out.
Yeah.
I was stumbling with my words or something silly, and I was like, oh, Denison, don't put it up there. He's like, don't worry about it. Who gives a damn? I'm like, all right, whatever.
Was that Halloween day or what?
Oh, you know what? No, that was just a couple days ago.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Okay.
A couple days ago. So
Yeah.
that's funny you saw that. I got to look at this.
All right, man. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for your help. Appreciate it.
Bye.
Have a nice night.